Ah yeah, the video went off when I put it in my bag. But I'm done now. Mum and Dad's and Mum's family grave. All done now. So I've just put the containers back. I can't believe, after me saying on the first video that the water bottle would be full because of all the rain we've had. It was empty. So I had to go over to the priest's house after all, outside the hose. I had gloves on and I always have wet wipes and hand sanitizer with me anyway. That's where the hose is there. Well, some of the stagnant water splashed on my top, so I've got a baby wipe on it, but I'll have to get changed when I get home. So there's St. Peter and Paul's church and graveyard. So it's not far, is it? If I was to go that way, just walk, maybe 10-15 minute walk to Crosby. Well, I'm in Crosby now. No small lane shops. But I'm going to go home now, I think. Walk to Waterloo. It's only down the road. I had my hair up in a bobble, and I'm so glad I did, because that sun beaming down on me was really, really hot. But I always feel better when I've been to my mum and dad's grave and I've tidied it up. Loads and loads of the weeds with that rain had, oh no, huge, absolute, I'm not exaggerating, it was huge. A slug, nearly turned my stomach. But I had the trowel and I had the bag with all the old weeds, the old flowers and cuttings, whatever. So I just put it in that. And they've got the bins there, haven't they? So, gosh, it's hot. But it's a sun trap. My mum always used to say that. Because it got to a certain, for years now, a certain time, go to the grave with my mum and I wouldn't let her do it. And I said, oh, well, I know, can't just stand here while you're doing it. I said, you can, and you are. I said, this is too hot, you're not bending down, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. She said, oh, but I feel awful. I said, no, don't, you're here with me. Your dad knows you're there, your mum and dad know, your brothers know, your niece know. They all know that you're here at the grave. You don't have to go to the grave to remember them, because they're here, aren't they, in your heart and in your head. You just cross over. But that's kind, they let me go. There you go. But yeah, it's nice to just go and pay your respects, isn't it, anyway, at the grave. But yeah, we wouldn't let my mum do nothing. Even when she went with any of the others, my brother or my sisters or whatever, she just stood there. We would not let her bend down and do anything. So it's 5 to 12. I've had a cup of tea today, but I haven't had anything to eat. But I'm hungry now. I forgot to put my earrings in. It's not good, is it? It was a chilled day yesterday, Sunday, and Cliff was tidying up the front garden with the marigolds, and we cut the hosta down and that. It's a shame. It still shouldn't be there, basically. We're in September now. But anyway, we put it down because otherwise it won't grow next year. And just as we'd finished, I was helping them, and just as we'd finished, Sarah and John turned up, so I was happy. It was nice to see my daughter and her fiance. It was lovely, nice little visit. So I've invited them to tea on Tuesday. Tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, so they're coming to tea tomorrow. I think I'll cook a chicken, do a roast with all the trimmings, because it's nice to do that, when you've got a house full, basically, isn't it? It's nice. Tonight I'm going to do a beef casserole, I think. I got the beef in yesterday, the fresh beef, the cubes. Got the onion, what else did I get? I've got the carrots, the fresh carrots. can't remember what else now, I'll have to check. Anyway, but I'm going to cook that later on this afternoon, maybe about 3. It takes a couple of hours to cook in the oven. So I stayed at the grave for a bit, just gabbing to my mum and dad, asking for the usual, the signs that they're listening. I know they're listening, but it's so nice to get the signs. So this is Liverpool Road. Do you know what? I walked past Nazareth House, that long wall, and I didn't give it a thought, so I'm nearly in Waterloo. It's suddenly gone quiet and I'm shouting. I was shouting over the traffic. But yeah. I love these little post boxes. Used to have one standing, but it's not. It used to be round here, but they put that in a few years ago. I could cross over because Merchant Taylors is there, and round there's College Road, and Victoria Park's just across the road from it, isn't it? But I just want to get home now and get changed out of this top. Wasn't a lot of stagnant water on, but I treated it immediately. But I still need to get changed. So there's College Road that way, and I'm going to cross here on Kingsway. That's the button. So I don't know whether to keep this recording now. I'm going to Tesco, or I'll probably just finish off at Tesco, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to go and finish off here, I think, next to Tesco. And I'll whiz in and get me papers. I didn't bring a drink out with me, so I'll get some water as well, I think. So, it's Tesco. And thanks for walking with me there and back, and I'll upload these when I get home. So, see ya!